today. This is a pretty good system. I really don't have a name for it, but I'm just going to give you a free tutorial on a new Baccarat strategy, okay? So basically what we want to do, we want to analyze what the board's doing, and we'll do our wagers based on what the patterns are, and I'll just use the best, smartest way to kind of manage your money. Shout out to everybody who has been getting the brand new, it's 53-0 on the crap strategy. I had a whole bunch of people get it throughout the night yesterday, and that's an incredible record. 53 times I've played it and has not lost on a crap strategy called Perfect, because it is perfect. Now, for you guys that are on the crap side, that are watching me on the Baccarat side, you can learn the game of Baccarat. Go to jimmymastery.com, get the training, get the strategies, whatever you want. It supports the channel, and I appreciate it, okay? All right, guys, let's get started. We're on a $50 table. We're going to just start with banker. 3, natural 9. Okay, we're going to get 50. I'm going to press this. I like to press, especially in the beginning. Okay, that was bank. We'll see if bank can get it back to back. Okay, that is a 3. That is a 2. They're going to stay at 3. And we're going to get an 8. So we're going to win our press bet. It's always nice when you start off like this. Okay, it's just a great thing. So we have 200 already. That we, I think we're up 150. Yeah, we're up 150. Okay, not bad. We've had 2 back-to-back wins with bank, right? All right, so this one here, we're on a $50 table. I'm just going to shrink it to 50 and see what happens. I'm not really comfortable about this one. It's a little too early in the shoot to really get a feeling here. Okay, they're going to have a 4, and we do get the victory with a 6, okay? So we picked up an extra bonus of 50. Why not? Why not? Okay, here we go. Okay, that's a great score for them. They have a 7. We have a 0 tie. We'll take that one. Okay, now that is immediately going to push me over to the player side. Okay, that's a tie. Okay, here we go. Got a 9, 5. Okay, that's going to be a 4. That's going to be a 3. We're going to hang with a 4. And they have been reduced to a 1. So we're going to win. Okay? So we're off to a great, great, great start already. Okay? We got a great start. Okay, so that is, we're doing very well. We are already up 300. Okay? We are already up 300 in player 1 there. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go with banker. I'm going to go with banker here. I'm just going to do 50. A 0 for player. A nice 7 for us. And they're going to stay with a 0. So we're going to get 50. All right, let me tell you why I went with banker. Okay, I'll share with you why. All right, you're at the beginning of the shoot. Banker already showed a little bit of strength. Player comes out and says, hey, I'm a part of this game too, but why not stick with the one that already showed that it's a little bit of strength? Why not? If you have one side that's saying I'm the leader of this board, just go with that guy until proven wrong. It's only $50. So it's not guaranteed, but that's what I'm thinking, okay? Okay, so now we ask ourselves a couple questions, okay? So this is actually probably a very good conversation that we're gonna have about, as a player, what do you do in these type of situations? So you have your original funds, right? And then this is all profit. So you're going to have certain times when you're playing this game that everything goes right. I always tell you that that winning should be easy. If winning is not easy, you shouldn't keep playing. You should just look for an exit. Okay? That exit typically is where it separates the pros from the people who are not there. They're not going to be successful. They could be in the long run, but right now they got work to do. Most of them won't be able to change, you know? But it's very important conversation, because here's the reason why, okay? Let's say that you're struggling and you've been up and down, you just can't get ahead. Every time you get up 100, you go right back down to 200. Then you get even. Then you get up 100, and then you go back down to minus 200. And then you finally get up 100 again, and you're 30 minutes into the session. You got to go, man. I know it's difficult. I understand that. It's telling you something. You have to remember that you're doing things that are beyond your control. You can play well, you can do good money management, you can do all these things, but you have to listen to the energy of what's going on with the universe. You have to respect it. It's telling you it's not your day. I have seen people that fail to leave with that 100, because every time they get up the 100, they have new hope that it's going to go to 600. It's perfectly fine if it goes to 600 in the early parts of the session, because you haven't failed over and over. I'm only referring to when nothing is going right, where it just keeps going back and forth. How many of you guys have been in that situation where you're like, man, he's right, and I ended up losing 1,000 when I was up 100? I should have took that 100. What is our goal? Our goal is to leave with profit, right? So you have 200 and you have 350 here. It's just sitting there, and it was a breeze. You guys want to see some Baccarat. You want to see some hands, and you want to see some action. Why? I don't need to. I'm sorry. I already won. It's easy. I won today. $350. Now here's the thing. How much are you up for the month? How much are you up on the house? That's what dictates what you do with this $350. If you're up $7,000, all of this is completely paid for by the casino from your success and your training at JimmyMastery.com. That's right, I'm advertising every chance I get, right? So every single time that you're up, when you get in those situations, you probably will be a little greedy here, where 350 is not enough. Probably not enough, but maybe 700 is. So would it be bad if you go for the whole 350? Hell no, it won't be bad. I actually want you to go for it. Now, if your answer was, I'm not up anything, this is all my money, you're cashing. Color me up, cash me out. If you can't do that and you keep having problems where after you've been playing forever and you finally got up 100 and you can't walk away from the table, and then when things are going good and you get up 350 real early and you still are playing and you ain't got nothing to show for it, you're not even playing for money, dude. You're just an addict. You have no discipline. You can't be that type of individual. You're off balance, man. Life is about balance. There's no reason for you to be addicted to this stuff. Your priorities are not straight. It's a game that we try to get good at. and do really well. Don't let it become a financial burden. That's what a lot of my systems are about, is to protect you. They're about, hey, if you start losing this much, focus, what's the win rate that you got to have a rule? What's the win rate? When you've played 10 hands, what's the win rate? When you lose, you don't go up and up and up and up. We put these things into play so you're not down in a ditch on one stupidity day where you're too stubborn to get off the damn table because you're trying to chase your losses. You are miles away from being a professional player. So you're cashing out. Now, if we go for it and you can afford to do it and you've done really well for yourself and you go for the 350, this is all about the opportunity, but you got two rules. You got two rules. Assuming you got enough money and you've been successful and you go for it, approved. If you lose and you're even, it's over. There's no, oh, I got to grind it back, get it back. You are miles away from being a professional player if you choose to do that. Why? Because you turned 350 down. You said 350 is not good enough for me. I don't want free groceries for the week. It's not good enough for me. I want more. And you lost, fair and square. And now you want to do what? What do you want to do now? Try to get 350 back? Get your priorities straight in your mind. You don't just go there and act like a gambler. You need to have a business mind to be successful in this game. You go for it, you win. They give you 350. You're up $700. You pull it back. Am I okay with this? Minimum table, 50. I lost 50. I lost. Cash me out. You gave up $100. But maybe when you were trying these 250 wagers, maybe 50, you win. Press it to 100. Let it roll. You lose. You only lost 50. Cash me out, 650. If you win that press, you did 50, you win. Press it to 100, you win. 850, cash me out. 900, cash me out. Okay? I'm okay with the little tiny stuff as long as you know that you're a professional. Okay? And if you keep staying and you keep, oh, we're having so much fun. No, bro. It ain't about fun or nothing like that, man. It ain't about that. Okay? Get the tools that you need to improve. If you're not trying to improve, you're never going to be a great player. I spend hours and hours thinking of ways to improve all the time between Baccarat and craps. That's why I'm the best player in the world in craps. There's nobody better than me. Nobody in the entire world. The stuff that I teach creates them to be as good as me. Anybody can be good. Anybody can be good. But you got to have the tools to get there. And you got to put the time and the effort into it. And you have to take it seriously. No one's going to be perfect and win all the time. We're not trying to be perfect, okay? But when you are failing, there's tricks, intuition, energy, connection. You have to connect with that. We start our session, $50 table. We're just starting. Lose. 50. Loser. No problem. 75. Loser. 75. Winner. $150, 75 of my own, 75 for my previous losses that they gave back to me, $150 wager. Loser. 125. Loser. 125. Winner. Press it. 250. Loser. Cash me out. Cash me out. It's that easy. It's that easy. Don't even think about it. You ain't perfect. All you can do is your best and play the smartest way. Don't get yourself in a financial burden. Don't you have better things to spend your money on? Okay? When you go back the next time, you come back tomorrow on that $50 table. But today we're starting with 75 instead of 50 from yesterday's session. Loser. 75. Winner. This is the next day. Press it. Winner. 150. $75. Loser. 75. Winner. Press it. Winner. 150. $75. Winner. 75. Loser. 75. Winner. Press it up. Winner. 150. Cash me out. No hesitation. Why? I lost money yesterday. I'm not going for 500. I'm not going for what I needed to get back from yesterday's loss. I might have got it right there. We didn't lose that much on the loss. I might have got it back. And if I didn't get it back, I'm real close. It's not even going through my mind. I don't care. I played correctly. I need to take a little baby chunk to get it back. I had a positive day. I'm going out on top today. I'm not sticking around. Oh, I lost exactly 350 yesterday or 200 to 250 yesterday, and I only won 200. I need 50 more, and then you end up getting down $500, $600 now. You gotta be smart, man, in this crap. You cannot make mistakes in this crap. You can't be letting the casino take all your money. Okay? Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed today's session. And we won money. We won money. We did good, okay? So go to jimmymastery.com and get that training, get any strategies that you want.